Yeah, I see it. This is the only reason I would learn to play a banjo, just to play the Banjo-Tooie song.
Let's get started. Game 1. 2 hours.
9 jigs.
Remembering the buttons. Go to the.
I do not know.
We have to go to where Canary Mary is.
Did you really title it Banjo-Tooie long since the last stream, bro?
Yeah.
The title.
Hey, Rule's here. Nice. Hey, Rule.
It's been Banjo-Tooie long since the last stream.
Yeah, it really has been.
Back to Banjo. Let's get the biggest report. Oh no, Canary Mary!
It is not a banjo.
I roll. Yeah! 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 Yeah!
I showed a friend of mine the stream he had going through the
B3313?
not that one.
Oh, that one. Super Mario 67, Super Mario 73, I think it was called. Yeah. So, what did he say?
They noticed how much pain we were in. Because it took us like 2 hours to get past the final map. Because
Yeah, because like,
had to go across the platforms with all
oh. How are you failing platforming?
I may or may not be a little rusty. This is fine.
Dun 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 Just something about the Banjo-Tooie OST, bro. Good box. Jiggy, grab me.
There was a very vivid quirk in the first game where you have to... Was it like...
That may have been on you. Yeah, I wonder if there's a cool mod that has for Banjo 64. What if there's a multiplayer mod? That would be cool.
I want to play Banjo. Banjo multiplayer as long as
Yeah, you made it.
Okay, let's see what's in here. Rolled a whole not long ago. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah! So weird that Grant Kirkhope is the one that does the voices. Well, most of the voices too. I know he voiced Donkey Kong in Dungeon 64. He was the yeah. Yeah, okay. 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 Oh, banana.
This is a cave, isn't it? This is a cave. I need to get out of here.
I'm a drown.
I'm in danger. Okay, let me try that again without... I was just going up without even realizing.
There's a jiggy in here. You just have to navigate the flooded caves, yeah?
I only have 5 bubbles. I don't have the super air.
Yeah, you need to go back to the fish with your. You need to get the beak drill first, and then get the.
Yeah, no, it'll be a lot. I could probably do it with 5 bubbles, but it'll be. It's a bit shaky.
I can do it with 5 bubbles. So I'm a pro gamer.
Man, or is dangerous, isn't it?
I'm pro gamer.
I'm a pro gamer because I don't. I need to get the special ability so I can get the mole out as well.
Water storage. It's like shit. It's like swimming in the shit water in Conker's Bedford, eh? You have to. You have to swim in the shit water. Conker's Bedford, eh?
Always the cat.
Now listen up to how it's done. Shoot high and must have been really hard to make rhymes to make it.
We have one person in the studio whose entire job is just making rhymes.
Why? I like one of Bruntilda's lines in the layer in the first one where she's like, "Why do I rhyme all the time? It's really hard to come up with rhymes. It's really hard to come up with rhymes. Why do I rhyme all the time? I can't make any rhymes."
How hard is that?
funny villain.
I can tell this is great. I'm gonna run this guy.
Oh, now you have to leave and go back to the mole area so then you can beat Drill and then after you get back to it. It was time for Banjo to leave. He has seen everything.
The second ability here is the first person shooter back so you can discern remember I was to the left of the entrance area. That's the Canary Mary. Canary Mary was in the cave area.
How's she not dead? She
She
should have died. She should have died in the poison.
Canaries are supposed to be like the first thing that dies in a cave with no oxygen. So bring a canary with you to the mines. Canary dies. Grim story, isn't it?
Wait, break open that box. Or do you...
I don't think I can just yet. I need the that power up. And then I can blow up the
Back in you go. Oh.
Dun 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 dun
Back.
I don't have the here it is. You haven't seen him screw up that exit yet.
But sometimes he has a chance to just randomly screw up getting in, so he's like, oh, well.
Yeah, he hits his head. Yes.
He crawls in like, oh. The Beak Buster.
So what I can do here is I'll scout them out, and then I'll start whacking away. Here's the first one. Visualize this place.
That's the first one, yeah. Now you gotta start going down in the other walkways.
There's a cubby of beer. All you do is stick to the top level, and then when I'm done with the top level, I'm back down.
This is your way back up.
So I'm still here on the second floor. Start at the third floor. There's one there. And there's the cubby up to the third again. That's the second. Here's a second cubby.
Anyway, I just started blasting.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I can do this.
But,
I just waited for
yeehaw!
it.
I beat this level blind too, because I didn't know that like that's the one, because I didn't read. I didn't read.
Didn't realize you had time to just calculate it out.
Yeah. I mean, I managed to beat it somehow, but like.
Most of them are on the bottom. So I think I'm pretty solid going on this. Yeah, we go back here.
You will not live to see the dawn.
You said the line, Patrick. So I'll start with this one. I've got like 3 minutes to go through them all. Head up. Head back down. There's the 3 to start off with.
Speed run, go. Speed run.
Speed run. Down
Let's go. Oh!
There's a W here. Go around to the other side. Center W. One in the very center.
Dun 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 dun. Ahoo!
We need to watch that more.
I got
Dun 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 dun.
That looks actually not bad.
Yeah.
And the grasp of the grasp of I'm getting a video call. Give me a second here. Let me pause this.
Cozy, you gotta keep him entertained.
Okay, so, we're playing Banjo-Tooie, you know, like, he was supposed to stream this at some time ago, but, you know, sometimes life gets in the way. So, but we're finally doing, Banjo-Tooie, pretty good game. I also used to play this a lot, kid. I got lost in the game a lot, not to mention it took me forever to beat it because, like, there's so much backtracking you have to do in this game. And not to mention the game was, like, kind of more expensive than the old one, so, you know. So, what about you, Mikey? You played this game?
Hmm?
Have you played Banjo-Tooie?
Ages ago. Probably before some of you were born.
Yeah, it's like new and shit.
When it was new.
I remember, or you remember when it was the hip game? It's around, I think, when it came out, because the game came out in like 2000. It came out in like 2000, so it was like, I was like, I think 2 years old when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
I was 2. I was like 2 years old. So the only one in chat here is Raul. Raul, how was your day, Raul? Oh man, you guys are getting rain. Oh, damn man, I wish we had rain over here, but it's just hot as fuck over here. I'm sweltering over here, bro. I'm like melting. It's just not like other parts of the world. Like there are some parts of the world, like I think I don't know where it is, but somewhere in India. But like it's so hot that the cobblestone street literally turned to soup.
I believe that.
Like it was so hot that the stone actually started melting. It's like damn. Jesus Christ, man! It's soup, street soup. Here we go. Do 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 do. 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 Don't know what else to stream. I mean, we would have like. What's the deal with airplane food?
What do you mean?
Like, why the fuck do people hate it so much?
Because everybody's a bunch of whiny bitches that be like, oh, it's not fresh enough. Oh, it not the best condition. It's like
the fuck
it's
do you
like
expect? You're like 6,000 feet. You're like 60,000 feet above the fucking earth, man. Like, what the
yeah,
fuck do you
all
expect?
all that food is like
you think
pre-made well beforehand.
you think there's a fucking Walmart just up in the fucking sky?
Yeah, right. Like
Or
it's
Whole
one of those
Foods, or
things.
whatever the crap you say, like Whole Foods.
It's the whole like they make all that well before you get on the plane. You ever notice that? Like that's the thing that people don't think about, where like time disparities exist, right? So let's say a plane lands. Okay, so I'll use the example when I went to Japan like months ago. So the plane lands, and my flight is at like 1:30 p.m. But the plane was there since like I don't know, like 11:30. The plane was there for like 2 hours. What do you think is happening during those 2 hours, right? So the obvious thing is like all the staff changes. The pilot,
This pilot's gotta sleep, bro.
yeah, it's a different. They switched the pilots. Why am I brain farting? The air hostesses, they're all swapped, right? The entire staff is swapped on a plane. So that's number one. Number two, they gotta clean up. Because people are not the cleanest of clean, okay? So they gotta clean stuff up. They gotta put new headphones for people watch in-flight movies. They gotta put they gotta get new blankets, because new blankets, new pillows. They gotta swap all that stuff out. So clean up. the cleanup that I'm sure everybody hates, they have to replace the entire toilet thing. So, like, once again, like they're basically swapping everything out in this 2-hour time period. And of course, one of those things being swapped is food. They throw out all the garbage from the last flight, and then they have to put stuff in to prepare for the next flight. And one of those preparations is food. They're going to put a bunch of food onto the plane. But the food can't be made on the plane. There's no kitchen up there. So all the food is made at the airport before the plane even got there. So, okay, so let's use a time frame as an example. Like, obviously Turbs isn't here to like write it on screen for me. But imagine like, so the flight goes at like 1:30 p.m. I don't eat dinner till like 7 o'clock. Like the airplane dinner. Because you get 2 meals on the airplane. You get dinner and then you get like your breakfast of the next day kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's included in the ticket, especially when
yeah.
And especially when you fly international.
Yeah. But anyway, that's besides the point. So let's say I eat at 7 o'clock, right? But remember, the food had to be loaded onto the plane. Let's say at like 12:30. Let's say 12:30. Because remember, we start loading people on the plane at like 1:15-ish, and then the flight's at 1:30, right? So if the food gets loaded around, let's say 12:30 at the latest, if not earlier, that means the food that I'm gonna eat was already like cooked, and they have to reheat it with like basically the machine. They have a big ass like microwave machine on the airplane, and it's kind of like a microwave. That's not the best way of expressing it. It's kind of like it's an enclosed heater. That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's an enclosed heater. And then they put the food in the enclosed heater, and that's what keeps it warm the whole time. Kind of nasty if you think about it, right? But it is what it is. That's all our technology permits us. So, the stuff I ate at 7 o'clock has been sitting in a heater thing, an enclosed heater, since like 12:30. It's been sitting there for almost 7 hours.
So that's why it's like... Yeah,
so it's not even remotely fresh at that point.
Yeah, so
you just gotta deal with it.
I'm
sorry. And that's not. Oh, hey Turbs.
Hey there.
And that's not even like accounting for like it's the stuff you gotta eat at breakfast, right? Later in the flight, and so that's something that like people forget about. And then if like the food was put in the airplane at like 12:30 at latest, you can imagine the food was cooked an hour, maybe 2 hours earlier. So the latest that the food would have been cooked that I eat at 7 o'clock on an airplane was at latest cooked at like 11. I'm eating something 8 hours after it was cooked. Effectively. And that's why people think like, oh, like airplane food is so gross, because like you can feel that. You can feel that it had been in the heater for like 8 hours. And that's why people hate it. But at the same time, it's like, can you blame them? Like, the technology doesn't exist that you can have, like, gourmet kitchen in an airplane, so...
Well, we have the bistro, the bistro. You cannot go back to the starting area and get the air upgrade. So freeing the mold.
But anyway, that's the reason why people think it's disgusting. But it's like, you just gotta live with it.
I mean, even fast food themselves will have like food just sitting there.
But yeah, but it's not like 8 hour time down.
They have limits, and then after
That's true. I know. Believe me, I know.
Yeah. No. This is because Mikey used to be a security guard at McDonald's.
That's when you know the McDonald's is bad, right?
He used to be a security guard. That's what.
Yeah. You gotta throw junkies out of the garbage because they're dumpster diving. Yeah, but it's a policy, right? It's a safety thing too. That you shouldn't be eating food in the garbage. True, but it's a security breach. It's property breach. It's still tantamount to breaking and entering. Even if you're going through someone's quote unquote their garbage and unwanted things, it's effectively still breaking and entering.
Oh, I watched myself, but we go fish are a little disadvantage in the lake department.
At least he's self-aware. Well, put him out of his misery.
No, you gotta carry him back to the water.
Oh.
You can't. Well, Mikey,
You have a bear.
Why is your immediate thought murder the goldfish? What the
You have a bear and a bird. Both things eat goldfish. You know that was Banjo and Kazooie's initial thoughts. They were gonna eat that thing.
And they did try eating it at the end of the first game.
I know that's.
Now you also unlock the faster swimming.
Which is very good, by the way. Now you can go back. It has to be Grant sounding that one.
Nah.
Because it sounds like Donkey Kong slightly.
It's weird, while they were working on Banjo-Kazooie, they were also working on Donkey Kong 64. They were also working on that too.
Banjo.
It was massive. It's a great game.
It was the first game that required an expansion card.
Yep. I remember those things.
Yeah, you had to like, and they had to include it with the game because like there's a game-breaking bug that they had. The only way they could fix it temporarily, the hot fix was using the expansion pack. That was the hot fix.
Back things where you didn't have DLC to just patch things up, right?
Yeah, so like that was the way. I mean, it didn't prevent the game-breaking bugs from like occurring. It could happen, but it just lessened the chance of it. They couldn't fix it because then if they did, they had to basically undo everything that they've done in the code. But it's very deep in the code.
Messed it up.
Welcome to Banjo-Tooie, by the way.
Ah, the greatest nemesis. The camera! That's why he failed to jump, because he didn't actually hit the jump button before he fell off.
Camera sucks, bro.
Just how it be in these old games.
Depth perception failed me.
You activate the little warp thing? No, behind the rock. No, the other thing, that. There you go.
Yeah, it's a very easy jump to make. It's just the camera not being your friend.
The camera is your number one enemy.
You're damn right it is. That was one of the biggest flaws of the N64 gaming era.
The camera's still a problem in other game consoles too, but especially in this one.
It's especially bad in N64. They had fixed a lot of that by the time you get to like... I want to say like PS3 Xbox phase of gaming. It was still a problem during like the PS2 era. You're right about that. Slash original Xbox and GameCube. Oh god. Don't get me started on GameCube cameras. But like...
Got it. Having the speed boost really helps. Wait, did I take that way? I took this way. Hey, off the keyboard. No, don't sit right in front of me. Come on. Let's see if there's anything over here. It's probably dead end. It is a dead end. Okay. So that's how they trip people up.
Dun dun dun.
All that backtracking.
Yep. Banjo-Tooie in a nutshell. All for just one.
After I do like Jolly Roger Bay, once I get the underwater.
You need the kazoo. You need the kazoo. Dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah, I have to also
No, yes. Combo Wumba. Not now, Cat. I am currently Banjo. Took the wrong turn and out, we're cooking.
My cat like sits right in front of me.
No, you have to press B. There you go. I think there's 2 per level, or I guess you also gotta give one to Mumbo.
It's usually itself.
Dynamite. Yeah, you can die. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Now I have to go and find
Oh my god, look! TNT. Nine.
Run away from the shovels. The most dangerous things out there. I have to remember.
Dun 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 dun. Toxic gas cave. I don't know why the heck you lose air when you're a TNT stick. I mean, you don't got lungs.
Who knows?
bomb. Mushroom.
As
Dun
long
dun
as I
dun
can
dun
move,
dun.
it's fine.
Huh. 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 Yeehaw.
There we go. Here's the better one.
Nice.
I think I'm good now. I got some
Hmm.
Bounce. Bounce. Kazoo.
Now remember my way back.
She was near where you needed to be anyway, so.
It only took me forever to find it. I have a better time finding my way around, but you won't here. Whee! Crushing shit time.
Well, I mean, the things aren't gonna fall on you. Safe. Dun 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 dun. Power.
Tell me there was like a second exit to this place?
Apparently there was.
I guess so.
You wouldn't have been able to get out of there anyway because, you know, you haven't blown it up, so.
That's true. It's probably like a... It's telling me like there was a way to get air from here. me just head back then before I drown.
You got a lot of air. You'll be fine for a while.
I have no clue. Maybe that was just the actual way you're supposed to go. You just went the shortcut.
Oh, I might have gone through the exit. I went through the exit.
Yeah, you did. Lol. Now you have to free. Now, unfortunately, you have to free Canary Mary now. Do-do-do-do. How's the Jinjo not dying?
That was it?
Go back in. And have you tried crushing that big rock?
Not the one outside the crusher. Really went for him dying there.
Where the where the fuck's Canary Mary? I'm gonna stand. Oh, there it is. They know it wasn't safe. Nice. I can think of more pleasant jobs. Yeah, man, because why are you gonna be the bitch? Why are you gonna be such a bitch? Banjo's the more sensible out of the two.
Well, not necessarily. It's more like the idea, the fundamental idea of the story of Banjo-Kazooie is how it's
work together.
In a lot of ways. Well, not just that, but like Kazooie learns what it means to show kindness. Because Kazooie's.
I don't think so. She's still always a bitch. She's always been a bitch, even in.
Well, no, but like, let me put it. Well, what I mean by that is that like, think of like, okay, so the parallel I always use is like, the idea of like, a womanizing drunk can be a superhero. And that was the whole point of like the Iron Man story, as he fights his inner demons to fight alcoholism and stuff like that. Is that when you start out as a hero, you don't have to be the perfect person when you begin the job.
Started off like so.
Yeah, he started out as a bad guy basically, but people can change. And Tony Stark is supposed to be like the epitome of that, which is why the Iron Man movies are so good and why it's a very important story to tell. Well, Kazooie's kind of in that same dynamic. She's not a nice person. But you don't have to be the nicest of people to be heroes. However, sometimes you'd like to have good company to help you on that road, which is where Banjo comes in. Banjo is that kind soul. He's a born hero. He has the heart of a hero. Kazooie has to go through some growth, and she can be a hero too.
Yeah.
And so the story's like Banjo's really there to help her along, but really the character growth is in Kazooie as she learns that she can be a hero even with her flaws. Kazooie is contrasted to Grinhilda, where Grinhilda is all about like her vanity. But if all you focus on is your vanity, that's why she can't be a good. That's why Grinhilda can't be a good person, because she's too self-centered. But Kazooie's journey is that you don't have to be a perfect person to be a hero. You don't have to be a good person. You don't have to be perfect to help people. Otherwise, nobody would ever help anyone if we had that kind of ridiculous expectation that you had to be perfect to help people. Because nobody would help anyone, because nobody's perfect. But, you know, in good company, we can be heroes together. And that's the story of Banjo and Kazooie. So yeah, even though, like, Kazooie's a terrible person the bulk of the time, you can still be a hero. And the stories like that are always very captivating. I always love that story. It's an important story that we need to be reminded of more often. That you don't have to be perfect to try and help people. Because otherwise you'll just make excuses to never help people. Because we quickly realize that none of us are perfect. But even if nothing, like, you know, the whole thing about, like, you ever seen that movie? I've mentioned this movie so many times. But, like, Everything Everywhere All at Once. You ever seen that movie?
No.
It's a ridiculous version of, like, a multiverse kind of, orphanogenic field movie. But anyway, the fundamental, premise of that movie... Okay, so first of all, the premise of the movie is that, Michelle Yeoh's character, she's like called upon by this multiversal police force to like, oh, they have to stop this girl who's gonna destroy everything by bringing it into oblivion, like the realm of nothingness. And that person turns out to be like her daughter. Spoilers, by the way. And so basically,
Use your fire eggs and light the way.
and Michelle Yeoh's character comes to conflict and say, how do I wrestle these two things? I'm supposed to, like, help save the multiverse, but at the same time, like, I have to stop my daughter. How do I go about doing that? And, you know, unlike the typical just bash the enemy into submission, it's to show love. And an important reminder of how to show love is that even if nothing else mattered, you can always choose to be kind. I mean, that's not even an original idea, right? Because, I mean, Charlotte's Web is that same idea. Even if nothing else mattered, you can always choose to be kind. And that's an important part of any hero story. Because a hero lives their life thinking, like, I could die any day because I'm doing, like, a very dangerous thing. But even if that was the case, like, I can always choose to be good. I can always choose to help people. I can always choose to be kind. And Kazooie learns that in this story.
She always has her bad moments, but she also has her good moments.
Yeah.
She's not very willing to admit it.
Yeah. Because she comes, well, because the fundamental growth of her character is that she learns that, like, oh, I can help people, I can be kind the way that I am.
You unlocked that in Witcher World, by the way.
Oh, I just did another thing by accident. Okay. So I was supposed to separate the two, so one of them stands on the power switch while the other one gets the jiggy.
Yeah. But you can easily just bypass that by literally just, like, just jumping on the platforms. That's it. It's super easy. You don't even need it.
Oh, there's also, if you're good enough, you have good enough eyesight to see in the dark.
Or you just turn up the gamma. Just turn up the gamma on your TV. There you go. Like,
Because if you're on an older TV, this platform's be much harder to see.
Yep. I always wonder how the hell did Banjo and Kazooie meet? You always think that they met.
Yeah, didn't like.
No,
Didn't Kazooie stumbled in. Kazooie stumbled into him. I think you're right. I think
there wasn't a Banjo-Kazooie game on the DS. It was on the Game Boy.
Well, whatever. Yeah, and basically, he rescues her, but she's kind of like ungrateful at the time, and she doesn't like, yeah, whatever, right?
And she lives in his backpack.
But then later on, they meet again later when he needs help. And then Kazooie kind of begins their little mutual benefit thing. It's like, oh, I'm paying you back for the way you helped me. But she realized that, like, and this is where I got the whole premise thing from, because I remember, like, reading about this. And you kind of, it's not like you need the Game Boy game to get the same story arc with Kazooie, because that's kind of her whole thing, right? Is that sticking around with him is like, okay, actually being around this guy's good, because it lets me, like, I can actually do good. Yeah, she wants to be good. And to be fair, like, her history with Brunhilde is a good motivation of, like, I don't want to be bad. Because there's also a lot of explanation that, like, her and Brunhilde know each other.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they know each other. So it's like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to be like her. I'm not gonna.
Well, nobody wants to be like her.
Nobody likes.
That's the point.
Nobody likes Brunhilde. Nobody likes her.
Like the whole thing about like Brunhilde, it's one of those things that like we can poke fun at it, but it's also like a serious problem in like our culture as a whole. Is that like Brunhilde is just an exaggeration of like, you know, modern vanity. Like, I made the whole hot take about like social media has bred a generation of sociopaths.
You know, there's a ladder that you can just climb down on that takes you back to the entrance, right?
But basically, Brunhilde is that, right?
Yeah.
She's just so narcissistic.
It's kind of a shame that Brunhilde is not in the second game.
I don't remember what happened to her. She
No, I
died
think
in the
that-
first one, no?
No, she didn't die. No, she just
She
didn't
died, but
Same with Tootie, they just don't show up.
yeah.
This is true. I'm assuming that Tootie just went back home because like the whole point of like the original Banjo-Kazooie is that she was coming to visit like Banjo, you know, like she was coming to visit for like the summer or something. She was coming to visit her like her brother, and then like that's when the events of the game started. So like yeah, so she's probably back at home, probably back with the parents.
And Banjo's he's just living over here being lazy.
Yeah, 'cause he's a lazy brown bear.
And then it's only like Kazooie kind of prodding him to do more.
Oh, see, so that's the beneficial thing. Kazooie actually gets Banjo off his ass to go. He's like, come on, Banjo, we gotta go. Alright, let's go.
He's a good guy, but he
Hey, nice dude, like real humble. He just would rather just lounge around and eat food. Like,
Well, he's the archetype of like he's the archetype of the, how do I put this? I call it the crouching moron, hidden badass archetype. So the crouching moron, hidden badass is the character who's, they appear very stupid, or they're unaccomplished, they're, you know, mocked by everyone else because they're not as good as others, you know, that character, right? They're kind of an idiot the bulk of the time. But what makes them a badass is that, one, they can show they're physically capable in a lot of like male versions of this character. What's his face? Ron from Kim Possible is that character.
He's a pretty competent agent too.
He's very competent, but he's, well, one, he's contrasted to Kim, right? And Kim's like super smart, so it's hard to match up to her on an intellectual level. But that's where like his physical capabilities make up for where Kim isn't perfect at that all the time. And so that's one way of doing like the crouching moron, hidden badass. And Banjo's very similar in that way. Kazooie's obviously the smarter one between them, but Banjo is that like physical support. And there's also another aspect to the crouching moron, hidden badass. And it's the famous discourse of IQ versus EQ discourse. For those of you, yeah, so I'm gonna explain what that is, because you don't know what that is. At least I assume you don't, because you just questioned what it was. So, IQ stands for intellectual quotient. EQ stands for emotional quotient. And so usually, your main character usually has a higher IQ, because you usually don't have a character who's... You can't just bumble your way through life, right? Not everybody can be a Goku and get that lucky. So, most characters, going back to Kim Possible as our example, Kim is very high IQ. But part of Kim's problem is that Kim is too analytical. And so that's why she comes off as like kind of cold to people sometimes. Because Kim is too analytical. And that's the nice way of putting it, right? Because let's contrast her to like Kazooie. So Kazooie is high IQ, but Kazooie's low EQ because she's kind of like a bitch to people. But the contrast of, you know, having your crouching moron, hidden badass is that the part of that hidden badass is the high EQ in a character. Banjo is very good emotionally. And that's why Banjo can understand people's plights. And that's part of why he helps as often as he does. Because he cares about people in that way. And that's a big part of his whole EQ, his EQ. Traditionally, see the reason why, and there's a whole other discourse I could go into, but in a lot of modern stories, especially like modern kids stories, usually you have the high IQ female and the high EQ male character. This is becoming a common trend nowadays. Assuming you do it right, it's like masterpieces in writing. The Fate series has Astelfo. Astelfo is the crouching moron, hidden badass. And of course, the part of the twist is that there's also the whole like gift wrap Giga Chad in his character. So there's that too. But there's also like an interesting underlying discourse in that as well, where why we have women be the high IQ and men be the high EQ characters. And I actually used that illustration to answer a question people have asked hundreds of times, but I don't think a lot of people ever came up with a good answer until now. At least in my experience. The famous question of, why is God masculine in the Bible? Like, why does he use he, him pronouns? No, it's because having a high emotional quotient is masculine. So, okay, I totally skipped like 5 minutes of explanation, so here we go. So, I'm gonna give you 2 assumptions. We're doing fun Bible discourse today on Turk's stream now. But anyway, so I'm gonna make 2 initial statements that I assume everybody's going to agree with me, or I will assume you're a crazy person. So, assumption number 1 is that this world is full of violence and mayhem. I think we can agree on that, right? Okay. Yeah, I'd be worried if you guys disagree with me on that. Assumption number 2 is that most of that violence and mayhem is caused by men. I think that's a safe assumption to make. Most of it. I'm not saying all of it, but most of it is caused by men. Because of course not all violence is caused by men. Women are not completely innocent, obviously. But most of the violence and mayhem we see is usually caused by men. Which is why feminists are correct when they make the whole men are pigs statement. Because you can't think of a lot of statements more true than that. Like I could give you 2, maybe 3. Not many. But anyway, if you want to change this problem of, well, at least try anyway, to change this whole problem of, you know, violence and mayhem being caused mostly by men, you need to try and create a world of good men. So how do you do that? Because that's not easy. So, one of the Bible's attempts of doing this is to suggest that what you need to do is you need to make a world of good men. Now, no one ever said that was going to be easy, but just work with me here. So, if the Bible's goal is to try and make good men, then what they need is a good male role model. Because unfortunately, in not just the modern world, which unfortunately we're dealing with a lot of backlash because of it now, even in the ancient world this was a massive problem. Otherwise we wouldn't be having all this violence and mayhem caused by men. Is that there's a lot of men without a strong male role model. I mean, the modern parallel is like why so many communities that have like single parent households without a male figure, it leads up to more likelihood of crime. It leads up to people having like more school dropouts if you don't have a father in the home. You know, those kind of statistics. I don't have them off the top of my head right now, but you can easily look this up. Back when former President Barack Obama was talking about like the importance of fathers in the house, because of like those statistics I just mentioned along more. The idea is that you want to raise good men. So if there aren't enough good men around because a lot of men keep ditching their, you know, baby mamas, you need to make a good male role model. And so one of the things the Bible did was that it placed God as that male role model. Now, how do you make a good male role model? That's probably the question you're thinking. And that's where you get to the discourse of well, what qualities do men need to have? 1, to make their interaction with other men better, and 2, make them sexually appealing to women. You know, the whole procreation thing. So, one of the things that's really important is how you have to have men be, how do I put this? They need to acquire certain attributes and qualities like kindness, generosity, like protective instincts and stuff like that. Which is one of those things that like people tend to forget, is that like You ever heard the phrase like you don't have to tell a woman to be protective when it comes to like, well, like especially like when you think of like women and like maternal instincts, quote unquote. You don't have to tell a woman to be protective. That's kind of like something she's just good at doing without anyone telling her to do it. Guys though have to be told that. You have to be told that like, okay, you gotta be protective of others. You have to actually like stand up for others. You actually have to do that because it's not something a guy is gonna do on his own. If you say like, okay, guys, be kind. That's not something that's like intuitive to a guy. Like if a girl goes, oh my gosh, like I feel fat, and then if a girl goes, oh my gosh, I feel fat, other girls will be like, oh no, you know, you're not fat, you're beautiful the way you are.
And then there's me who's like, yes, you are.
And then, anyway, so when a girl goes, oh my god, I feel fat, you know, her girlfriends will be like, oh no, you know, like you're beautiful, you're amazing, you know, you don't need to dwell on that. When the guy goes, am I fat? I'll be like, dude, I know 5 fat people, and you are 4 of them.
Oh.
And so, like, guys are not inherently kind in a lot of ways, and that's part of the whole leading, like the whole men and mayhem thing, right? But see, well, there's a difference between being truthful and like being compassionate in that truth, yeah. But going back on that, so what the Bible tried to do was to say that things like what the Bible would do is it would take these same qualities like kindness, generosity, and it would apply them to God. And that's why there's a lot of like passages where people say like, well, God has feminine features like kindness, generosity, and stuff like that. But the interesting inversion to this is that the first thing God is okay, let me rephrase this. The first thing God calls himself. He doesn't have a Mary soul. He does not have a Mary soul. The first thing God calls himself, because we as humans call him a bunch of things, but the first thing he calls himself is in Exodus 20, which is crazy, right? That's after the whole book of Genesis. And like more than 2/3 through Exodus. The first thing he calls himself is Israel's deliverer.
Oh, here no pronouns.
The first thing he calls himself is Israel's deliverer. Of course, that's a word that's lost meaning over time. But TLDR, if you play Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia, you would know that the word deliverer is a military word.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And so, yeah, the word deliverer is a military word that God uses. I delivered you from Egypt. It's a military word. And so God describes himself as a warrior first, which is a weird thing for him to call himself.
Valhalla. Yes, I knew it. He's Odin.
So he calls himself a warrior first. But think about it this way. If God, who called himself a warrior, a very quote-unquote traditionally masculine thing, is also kind, he's compassionate, he's loving, he's generous, then that means those qualities are also masculine.
Is somebody saying being kind is...
Well, no, because normally if you say like, oh, a person should be kind, usually that's like associated with femininity. But what I'm getting at is that that's not necessarily true.
Oh, I've never... I don't think that's a thought that's ever crossed my mind ever.
Well, that's part of the whole...
I joined the SVC and immediately I got bombarded with a philosophy. Holy.
Well, you know who's here.
Mid, you always walking on weird shit, bro.
Mid, how long we known each other? Mid?
I have no idea, and I don't want to think about it, to be fair.
You just expected at this point.
I know. But
anyway.
you know, I just expected something else, not philosophy. Anyway, go on.
But basically, the idea of now going back to the whole literary trope of the crouching moron, hidden badass, the EQ in men is becoming more common because I think that's something that as we try to create the modern American monomyth, we need to reestablish that idea that heroism, which we associate with masculinity, also has other qualities that people may think are feminine, but that's not actually true. That kindness, generosity, compassion, those are masculine qualities, and we should emulate them. And that is the reason why God is masculine in the Bible.
Oh, I knew none of this.
But going back to Banjo and Kazooie, Banjo emulates those qualities. He's kind. Those are a decision of words to come out of your mouth right there. Please, you're talking to the same guy who can talk about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and might dress up Darling in the same breath. Anyway.
I joined mid-conversation, so I didn't know what the original...
This is all because of Banjo-Kazooie.
We're talking about EQ, IQ difference.
Oh shit, Canary Mary. Oh no.
Hey, what's up? But anyway, Banjo's kindness, that is a very masculine thing that he possesses, which is ironic that Kazooie...
The thumb's ready to be destroyed.
Kazooie is supposed to be the quote-unquote feminine energy, but she lacks that. But there's nothing wrong with that, because Banjo can inspire her to be that way. Through his kindness, his generosity.
Incredible.
But Kazooie's heroic journey is that she can learn to do that in her own way and take it step at a time, because you don't have to be perfect to help people. Otherwise, nobody would ever help anyone.
Nope. There you go, get ready, go.
Alright, you gotta concentrate, so I'll be quiet now.
I'll also be quiet.
I may not necessarily be quiet.
It's okay, here's the thing.
Right. By the way, Bart, can you like use sound from other server?
No, you have to have Nitro.
No, I know, but like in the support house.
Oh, he does.
I have it. Yeah, why?
Okay, go to the go check mine out.
So where do I look it up?
I think it's like the last one. I think.
Well, hit your
Emote
thing. Yeah, and then scroll down.
Oh,
and
no,
you have to
no.
go look.
No, like soundboard.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you can look up other ones from the soundboard directly. You just scroll all the way down, and it'll show the different servers. However, I don't have
What?
I don't have Nitro, so I can't do it. But I know how to do it.
Is it that one?
Yep, it's that one. Try again.
Oh my god.
I need to get now.
Stop.
Sorry,
No, see,
but I was trying to favorite it.
No, just use it a bunch of times and it'll put it on your frequent use.
Don't worry. This stream is still kid friendly. I swear.
And then there's this one.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Yeah. No, that's if you beat her again for the Cheeto page. You get the Cheeto.
Except, oh god, the second version is awful.
She gives you a Cheeto page where she's faster than that one.
Yeah, she's super fast. It's so annoying.
The same thing in the Cloud Kingdom area when you go there and later on. You also have to beat her again for another page.
Don't talk about it. I don't like thinking of it.
But that one's the hardest out of all of them because she is like ridiculous.
So fast, it's crazy.
And you have to basically.
You gotta leave first.
You gotta do frame perfect inputs in order to win.
Yeah, in order to reset her, you have to.
Anything for Banjo-Tooie? I've heard there's a lot of backtracking.
There is.
So,
It is.
You are correct in that assumption.
So for the Cheeto pages, can't we just give you what they are and you can just enter them, or do you have to have the pages to do it?
Oh. I think you have to leave the whole area. Just save, quit, and then restart the game.
I have to backtrack to place it.
Yeah, just do that then.
It's just like Resident Evil.
Yep. Most older games are like that.
But yeah, I joined in because I'm playing Fire Emblem Warriors because I beat it Calamity already. Like,
Nice.
I got stuff to do. And
Fair,
I didn't
yeah.
want to be sitting there quiet.
Exactly. Right.
Sometimes you just want to have some company to play games with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, now, officially everybody has Astra. I'm pretty sure I will not be using Rio ever again.
Oh. Right. Oh, right. Yeah, Astra is a skill there. Yeah, I forgot.
Currently working on Paragon at the moment just to get everybody experience.
Let's go save the mole.
You do.
Alright, where was I? I totally like looked away from the essay when I did that whole discourse.
Nice.
Oh, this guy! Much.
Hand it over here.
I'll be paying attention.
Critter.
She's effectively throwing a racial slur at him. The fact they got away with this kind of stuff in the game.
Well, I mean, this is British humor too, not to mention.
It is British humor.
Also British humor.
Look, Conker's Bad Fur Day. I
Yeah.
played like 10 minutes of that and it's like, oh my god.
Personally, I'm more of a Dada man myself. Reliving that moo hey hey. Don't say DBZ, that's basically a slur.
Yeah.
Oh, Maxor.
I will be. Oh, wait, Maxor? Even the YouTuber?
Yes.
The dude who made the funny, like, the Revengeance video.
Yeah. He made a Genshin video, because of course he did.
I know he plays Genshin a lot. He references it a lot in his other videos.
Oh yes, he absolutely does.
He's like, I spent this long trying to get Ganyu. Like,
Really, I'm more of a yay Dada man myself. Better than that moo hey yay. Don't say Nini Zito. That's basically a slur.
Don't worry about it.
Genshin's literal language.
I don't play Genshin, sorry.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. Nini Zito is a slur.
Alright, I'll be back. I gotta go to the restroom. I'll be back.
Alright.
10-4.
Yeah. Nini Zito? Yeah, but basically a slur. So don't say that.
You're saying it now.
Yes, because I don't. Yes, because I say slurs daily.
I don't know you well enough to dispute that or as a joke or not, unfortunately.
Just, it's not.
I'm going to assume
It's not. Unfortunately, it is not. No.
Oh.
Well, one can only hear the hard R N word enough times to lose all sense of meaning.
True.
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna no comment on that one.
And also it's immediately followed by that funny F word that rhymes with the funny worm, the funny worm.
Oh well, that one's fine because you're just talking about cigarettes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No!
Speaking of bad joke, I'm sorry.
I know, but yeah. When the funny hard R is followed immediately by the F word, it's just
I believe
after a certain point you just
somewhere in the old internet days.
After a certain point you proceed to lose all meaning of the word.
I don't know how it is on YouTube's end, but Discord's end keeps having like a little bit of lag.
Does it?
A little bit.
It's Discord.
I mean it's Discord. I don't know.
You know what? You're right.
The game at times
It's Discord.
for me to
the game freeze? Oh.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like lag, I think is
Like
what it is.
before it gets
Yeah.
to the cutscenes, there's always like the pause there.
Yeah. I think it's like a lag.
Yeah, it's Discord. Like we expected this from Discord.
It's also
I did-
64.
Yeah, that's the better explanation. It's the consistent one.
No, that's a dog.
Yeah, that's my dog. No, that's my dog. That was my dog. The bark. Wolf?
Who's Tiki here?
Wolf.
Oh,
what?
right.
Wolf?
Sorry.
Oh, what? Wolf. Mark says monetization. What monetization?
Right? We get. Oh, I wish we got paid for this.
Oh god. I fucking wish.
What the heck is wrong with you, dog? Yeah.
It would make raising Minerva so much easier.
Hold on. Shut up.
That's the neat part.
No, you gotta get that. It's supposed to be like a thing that like gives you like a speed up, and you just like go across. It's crazy.
Is it bad that I thought that last one was a shot, not easy?
Nice.
Pacify the doggo. Oh god. Okay, anyway, yeah. Sorry. My doggo doesn't like new people.
Oh, I mean, yeah, a
opposite of my dog.
lot of dogs just don't like.
Well, the other dogs aren't like that. It's only him specifically. He just keeps it. He just like.
Yeah, you just got one of those.
Just drop down. You're okay.
Incoming over the floor.
Hello, it's okay. Calm down.
I keep hearing the cat. Oh,
No, it's the sound.
That's the game. That's the game.
I was like, why is there a cat in here?
That's the enemy.
Boots.
Not bunny though.
No. I'll press it.
Not friendly, I swear. It's all good. No child is harmed in the making of that sound bite.
Milo, calm down. They're not gonna hurt you. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, well, actually, you know what? You are a tiny dog. Right?
I mean, tiny dogs typically are the most.
No, the tiny ones, they suffer from
Yeah.
little man syndrome.
Well, yeah, short man syndrome.
Short man,
Yeah.
they're always the more.
More or less.
False.
They're the angrier ones.
As someone with a small dog, that is false.
What do you mean he's?
I mean, you got the exception then.
Well,
You're the-
or you could just train your dog to not be like that.
Got to, yeah.
Yeah,
Toasty's just not good at raising dogs.
Yeah, there's a reason why Chihuahuas are called, the demon of the, yeah.
Well, I
It's a
mean,
demon as far as
this
dogs
dog-
are concerned.
The dog, mine is referred to Chihuahua. Like, what do you expect him to do, man?
Exactly right.
Yeah, I mean, that was like, the Chihuahuas are, as far as dogs are concerned, they're
Oh,
fucking
so that says the audio is playing twice over. Is that normal? So what do you mean twice over?
You're having some weird overlay, I think. I don't know. That's what Ghost is suggesting.
I can hear the game just fine. So
Like,
I mean,
on my,
let me-
my screen, does it have two sounds?
I don't know.
Audio is playing twice. Oh.
yeah. You are. Yeah, you are having it. It's loud as fuck.
What?
Yeah, but listen to your own stream.
Yeah, you have some kind of double overlay on.
Yeah.
like on Discord, on Discord.
Yeah, because you're playing Discord.
Oh, I think it's because you captured the Discord as well too.
I shouldn't be
Yeah,
entering
yeah.
Discord though. I'm not
He's not watching his own stream, is what he's getting at.
Yeah, I'm not watching my Discord stream, so it shouldn't be having that sound.
We've been at this for a while, and we only just noticed it now.
We just noticed it now.
Well, to be fair, it's because I have the thing on Discord and not on YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube, I just have it on mute.
I'm gonna mute my mic here, and then I'm gonna check the audio on.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have desktop audio and then game capture audio. Let me disable.
I think it's well, no, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, dude, Turbs, it might be that experimental audio thing you clicked on. Remember when you made the new window capture and you clicked that audio thing?
Yeah.
That might be it.
Okay, let's try this then. Let me know if it's normal then.
Okay. Normal? Let's see. Let's check.
Is it good now?
Alright, let's do this. Hang on, I gotta wait for your stream to catch up because it is very far behind.
Yeah, because there's been a bit of lag, so the
there you
YouTube
go.
thing is...
Yeah, it works. It's good now.
Nice.
There you go. It was that thing I told you, like, that you clicked on for when you made the game window. That was what it's called.
You never do experimental stuff.
Then you said let's do a window capture.
Yeah.
Because
Don't do game
sometimes
capture for Project 64 because it does not work with Project 64. You gotta use window capture for Project 64.
some apps just do not work with game capture.
Yeah, you have to use window capture.
It annoys me so much because like that's why like my Throwback Thursday videos when I used to do that were so tough because like old games don't have that like doesn't have that capability. Yeah, compatibility. That's the word. Yeah, and so like it's so annoying. So I totally get it.
Alright, Milo, calm down. Jesus.
I'm trying to remember where the last page is. I think it might be.
You don't have all the pages yet? I thought you got
Something
Fine, done.
Wait, what's the tickets for?
pages.
Oh, they're so you can
I'm talking about
access-
something else.
Oh, but in Banjo-Tooie, they're to access cheats. You get cheats. And by cheats, I mean you can get upgrades. Like, you can get, like, your double feather
I
count.
wanna see
Classic
Where's the
Banjo.
list? Where's the list?
There's something up here.
You might as well check it. You're already here.
Where the hell is the list? Okay, there you go. Okay, I'm missing you. Is that the only red I'm missing?
Someone's doing summoning tickets.
I just got it because I just logged in.
Wow.
Okay, I have every duo harmonized in blue, so blue is just a dead color for me.
Oh yeah, speaking of those, I finally got Harmonic Mia.
Nice.
Okay.
Same for green. Green, I already have all the duo and harmonized, so. Okay, so it's just red or colorless for me. It's there's
Colorless.
only one from each.
I'm doing green so I can get
Yeah, the only duos I'm missing from the list are some are duo Byleth and a duo Marth.
Indeed. I could have swore you had.
B said colorless.
Look, it's just what I've been doing the whole time. Every single summon is the colorless song like.
No, there's 3 greens, 1 red, and 1 colorless for me. So fuck, I'm just gonna go red here. Fuck you, Camilla. No one likes you.
Oh man, it's only you know what would have been good right now is I still had my Banjo-Tooie strategy guide because I used to have the Banjo-Kazooie and the Banjo-Tooie strategy guide. I had them.
Just whip up, just whip up a fact.
strategy guide book. It was really cool to look through. It had the maps and
They had all these cool. I liked them because they had like cool
Oh,
pictures.
Creed, you are. I am killing your ass.
They had cool pictures.
I have
they used to be like over there. Like I also there was also a Super Mario 64 guide. Oh my god, I love looking through the 64 guide.
I have one for
Mario
Resident
64.
Evil 4.
So the one time I went for colorless, they hit me with the answer Xander. Okay, lesson taken. Don't go for colorless.
Those strategy guides were my dad's strategy guide. Like I said, like my dad was like a massive gamer back in
There you go.
younger days.
Dual byleth. There you go.
He was a massive gamer back in the day, so that's why he had all that
Okay, so now I have to go for colorless because it's the only one. Yeah.
If you get Halloween Sakura, I'm leaving.
It's a 1 in like what? It's a 1 in like a 36 chance. Oh,
it's like
yeah,
that
probably
meme.
shouldn't have said that.
B, you're that
Probably should
meme.
have said that.
Oh, you got Halloween Sakura, didn't you?
Yep. Probably,
Oh my
probably
God.
should have said that then.
B is like that meme that some dude walking to a portal saying adios, like adios.
Probably shouldn't have said that then. That's what I'm gonna say.
B's reaction,
Honestly.
and then
Yep.
Today I finally get Serious talking because I've actually wanted him for a little bit. I get him 2 duo wins. It's like I got rid of the personality hack because I didn't want to.
And then she's like, "Fuck you! No, you're getting me."
Yeah, another Valentine's Roy, and
Nice.
and then I'm on me. All from the tips.
Ripperonis.
you know, would be a really good. If I had like a good soundboard, could be the M Bison when he goes yes.
And of course, there's no colorless. Of course.
Like the guy also like yes.
Is there green on there?
There's a green, yeah.
Alright, do it, and if you get Winterless,
Sure. We'll see.
Let's go gambling.
I already got it. This is Winter Prom.
Dang.
Oh shit, young Merrick. Sure.
Oh, there you go.
Young
You're
Merrick
welcome.
sounds like some weird face spin-off of Young Sheldon.
Nice.
It
Oh,
is
plus
well
attack,
done.
of course it is.
I can't remember where the last page is in this area.
I've never seen the game, so I don't know.
The strategy.
Alright, I should probably do the fucking, what's this called? I forgot. Voting gauntlet, right?
Oh
If you
yeah.
haven't done it for the orbs yet.
Nope, I have not done it yet, yeah.
You know what's funny? So like, there's also like, so we at school there was this reading project where we had to read like a certain amount of time every day or something.
Yeah.
And I got through the goal because I used the New Super Mario Brothers Wii strategy guide as my book. I read through the strategy guide, like all the sentences, everything. Like,
Nice.
and then like it counts. I read something, you know, it counts. Cool. So you know, good old times of strategy guides. They were awesome to look through, man. Strategy guides. Nowadays you can just look for everything on like the internet now, but like back then the internet wasn't that expensive.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure. Like,
you had to get the strategy guides in order to basically know what to do.
imagine being an 8-year-old trying to beat the DS Kingdom Hearts game, and you just can't, because nobody can help you.
Yeah.
Like, I think I maybe got halfway, 1/3. I know we way into myself.
Be back in a bit.
Okay.
Alright.
That means you.
That
What?
I think that's whenever I go back to the shortcut. I don't remember exactly where the shortcut is.
Meow. Cat.
Meow.
I have a cat that lives outside, and there's the cat that likes to chill out in my front of my house. Hi, cat. Pet cat. Like we live.
Mm-hmm.
It just lives in the front there. We feed it.
Right, free.
We feed the cat.
What am I missing here? There's the part where I need to drill the water.
But she's fat now, so the cat fat. Fat cat.
Nice.
It's always an inevitability.
Mm-hmm.
The water Cheeto page is from Canary Mary.
Yeah, you have to re-race her again.
Canary Mary
Mace?
I didn't want to say anything. I thought maybe the audio glitched out. And
Yeah,
No.
it's not like you said mace. You said mace.
it's gonna beat her to
Yeah.
death
Yeah, you did, yeah.
instead of racing.
This is real pod racing.
Have you tried going on the other side of the track? Maybe she's over there.
Oh, it's like a whisk back.
I think so. That might be a thing too, because I know she doesn't leave this area until you beat her, because you're supposed to see her again in the cloud land. See? After you beat her here, she shows up there.
I just want Pickle Mama, dude.
Huh?
The Hadron. I want Hadron.
Oh, her, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The game, but the game said, what if 2 harmonized to Zura? No. 2 attuned to Zura.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Go smash, dude. Time to mash. Here we go.
Alright, first try.
First try.
Go.
Every time. First try every time.
You wanna keep going, bro? Keep going.
No,
Yeah,
that was
it's not
the frick of that.
Yeah.
Mashing, my favorite.
I'm fanning you forward. I'm fanning you forward. I'm fanning you forward. Whew. I like to think I helped.
Nice.
Or did you lose? I couldn't tell. No, I was literally fanning the air to try to push her forward.
Try to impress. I just have to not think about the fact that my stream is
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know where it's been. I don't want to know where it's been. Among the clouds. Yep, that's the hint she gives you. Where she'll show up next.
Certainly a hint.
Except for that one. That one's even fucking harder. Yeah, Jiggy, but you need to progress to the Jolly Roger Bay first.
Backtracking. We love that.
Yeah, you have to go all the way there, learn the Kazooie Torpedo, and then come all the way back here.
Now I need to
But at least it doesn't reset your progress like the first game, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, they don't.
Wouldn't be funny if they did though.
Yeah, no, I think they knew about that. That wouldn't be funny. That'd be depressing. Is this what depression feels like?
Sure is.
Crippling depression. I am in crippling debt.
Look how the button just turns them green.
Yeah, it's probably just it is an emulator, so sometimes there's graphical glitches.
Oh, I didn't
Just a few.
even think of it as being a glitch. It's like, yeah, it just happens.
Alright, no, this is normal. Don't worry, I turn green from time to time. Totally normal and not in danger. Sure.
Kazooie getting several hits for head trauma.
Yeah, look.
Nice.
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? What am I doing?
Don't
here?
worry about it.
Why am I in this backpack?
Don't worry about it.
Gruntilda was such a bitch that literally everything that she owned, even her like stuff that's supposed to help her out, hated her. Everything hated her. Even her spell book.
As someone who wasn't paying attention, I don't understand either, Banjo.
No, let's use that cheat.
Neither do I.
Something with letters.
The feathers cheat. You have to type in to shoot feathers into the wall and then you get feathers.
You just call it cheeks.
Cheeks. Dun 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 dun.
Alright.
More head trauma.
More hydraulics. Oh hey, I remember who I am. It's like, oh okay. It's like
Here's another.
Banjo and Kazooie can have a little head trauma as a treat.
yep.
Now I have to go backtrack again to
Nice. Toodles.
Yeah, this game is just very notorious for this backtracking. I mean, this is just how they pad out the game too. It's also how they pad out the game.
It wouldn't be as bad if the starting area
Briandra, can you stop?
because
No.
that's more of the like sections you have to go through the village and then into Spiral.
Where there's no warp that just takes you straight to Spiral Mountain. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Jade Snake to the cheeks. Rare. We miss you, Rare. We miss you playing the games. Now you make some weird ass games.
Oh,
like
man.
You made that freaking weird ass sports for the Kinect. Why would you do that?
Look, and we don't talk about nuts and bolts here.
Nice.
Oh yes, nuts and bolts. Why they look like that? Why they look like Minecraft?
It was probably gonna be a decent game if you didn't slap Banjo-Kazooie onto it.
Yeah, because it was.
The empty world is just what's the point of this?
It's inverted. I don't know.
You know, the funny thing is that originally it wasn't meant to be a Banjo-Kazooie game. It was supposed to be something else, but they just decided to make it a Banjo-Kazooie game. Why not?
That's Microsoft for you.
Corporate decision is corporate decision.
R, and then S. You know, I just realized
that's just the Fire Emblem level jingle.
the top, like the top word, if you spell it backwards, says arse.
That's
Holy
ass.
shit, no way.
Yeah, see, look.
That's
And the bottom
ass.
is when the cool 90s people spell words but without the R.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay, it's on now.
Nice. Now you got
Yeah, you
double.
don't imagine if you had to type that to actually activate it.
200 red and
You gotta keep typing it in again.
Rose going through it.
Arse. Yeah. You know, another word thing of just S. British humor. It's just British. How the British say S. No, I won't wake up in a
Only
meet.
one way to find out.
there's the page. For some reason I didn't go to the right zone.
Well, that's terrifying.
What the fuck are those
Clear
things?
work piranha plants. Legally distinct piranha plants.
Just like that. I finished Mayhem Temple finally.
Yay.
God, it never come
Literal
back.
Spine. I'll have to go back to that later.
Yeah, you have to get to. Yeah, you have to get to the Jolly Roger Bay thing, but first you gotta beat Witchy World.
Or I could try,
No, we need exploits.
last time I tried I've been exploiting the game by accident.
Yeah, I mean, like the you got a jiggy from like the back entry, from the exit of where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I
Incredible.
thought that was the normal way of getting there, but apparently that was the exit.
That was the exit.
Because I went to the cave where you're supposed to get a jiggy, and then I jump over to where I thought the entrance was. Apparently that was the exit.
No, that's the exit.
Bullshitting your way through a puzzle and still solving it.
It's like the one where like you got all the wrong answer, you got all the wrong work, but you still got the right answer. like
This
the one.
this should not be correct, but it's correct.
This should not be correct, but it's correct. Yeah, like I did that. That was from one of those like people, like papers. Like all your work was horrible, but you still got the right answer.
I already have enough for the next area. So let's see what I can get.
Oh god.
Puzzles.
It's timed.
Puzzle.
It is time.
Ugh.
Slap that in there.
The biggest slapping tabot.
I've got a rare replay so I could technically play this. My ass is not doing that.
Maybe blind.
Okay, I guess those holes are supposed to be there.
No, they're not. It's just like an emulator graphical thing.
Uh huh.
That's an emulator thing. The crystal jiggy.
Looks like a gummy.
It looks
We call it the purple tit.
basically this.
Yep.
Oh, hey, look, Jolly Roger Bay.
Okay, Sonia, would you mind giving a single fucking drop to Peony? Thanks.
Not gonna
I'll rub your tits out and feed it down your, shove it down your throat.
I already have. I can attempt the next one. Okay.
You can already do the next one? Oh wow, just barely. Alright, go do it.
I believe.
Get 'em
Okay,
all.
Just not good. Can I do like the Terry world?
Oh, it's all you unlock Terry World.
Kinda looks like Mushroom Hill.
It does. Too bad it's Pterodactyl Land. What a perfect name to name something. Just land.
I mean, worked for Disney for years.
Hey, England.
Like England.
Autoland.
Probably a
Dan-
better example, but for some reason that's what came to mind.
Zanzibar Land. That's a Metal Gear reference. You wouldn't get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't.
Metal Gear reference.
Anyway, I should probably get food now, so we'll see you guys later.
I'll see ya.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
The glass ceiling broke. Multiple press forms prospered, including the most pressed one.
The mighty Jiggy Wiggy.
Yeah, I'll have to call it here. I got some dogs to take care of, some cats to clean up. The fattest one of all, I guess his name.
Garfield.
Yeah, he's everything.
Look, if it's a fat orange cat and it's not named Garfield,
He is an orange
you're
cat.
uncultured. Well,
And then I have a small little dog. His name is Odie.
that's adorable.
And he likes to
When
hop
is
around the place.
When the chat demands, when are you gonna stream Tooie again?
If I can,
6 months
and
from
I
now.
really hope so. I want to do it tomorrow. Because I have, I have this week to myself. So I was able to do it today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Let me go, oh wait, I need the Terry Dactyl one right here. Okay, so we're done. And Pine Grove, when next time we'll be going, I kind of want to go to the lagoon area and then
Next episode, we're going to Goo Lagoon.
You Lagoon. No, you need a torpedo. Just wait out. Boy, you need
was
a.
in the plateau area. There's a second.
I know it was on Cliffside, if I'm thinking of what the right one.
Let me check real quick. Oh, I need the split pad. I need the split pad from Gruntilda's Witchy World. I go to Witchy World, I grab the split power. I'll go to Witchy World, grab the split power, go over to the Goon Lagoon. And if that's what you're gonna call it. And then I'm gonna go all the way back to the mines. And so on.
Yep.
Hold on, is Bottles dead?
Yes.
Bottles is dead.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He passed away, unfortunately, because he didn't believe the guys to leave the house, and so he got blown up.
But it's fine, we stole his money before we left, so... So anyway, bye! Yeah, we stole his money, and yeah. So this is gonna be it. I'm gonna ding we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna turn on the artwork as we go to the outro here. Saying that's it for today. I'm gonna have a laundry list of things to do tomorrow for the next stream. But the theme will be witchy world, so which world am I actually gonna be in? No one knows.
Mm-hmm.
Sandwich. We're going to
Witchy,
Sandwich.
witchy
Sandwich.
world is it anyway? I'll have to come up with another pun.
No, I got it.
I try.
You know what you know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
4 months was all I needed, even before that. I've been doing the dad jokes for a while now, so I'm totally in tune.
Alright. Alright, good. So I'll reach out to you if I have any. I was wondering when the next stream is gonna be. Okay. But yeah, that's when it is goes to hopefully tomorrow if I can get it all working out. I'll be by my here with just the animals until like Saturday. So if I can, maybe I'll have like a marathon to make up for the like 2-month delay when it was supposed to be like 2 weeks. So, oops.
2 weeks.
Oops.
Oops.
Hey, you got the 2 right.
Yeah. So some people thought it was 2 week long, but it was just right.
Okay.
2 week long.
And just observing these wonderful works of art that are passing by my stream.
Oh, you can't see it, but my eyes were rolling.
Good stuff.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.